Hello and welcome to the Christmas stream. And we just listened to Cygnus there, Hugin and Moonin, a song dedicated to Cole, one of the members of Cygnus, who passed away this year from complications with his health. And I want to welcome you to the Christmas stream. And today we're going to recap the year for everybody a little bit. And I have my studio guests here, Lottie and CI, who just came on. And he's like, oh man, I gotta...
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine Christmas day, my dear friends?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, that's right. There we go. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about what happened this year for all of us. I know a lot of stuff happened for CI. I know that a lot of stuff happened for me, certainly. I know things changed for Lottie, and I know that we lost one more artist from our label, Cole from Cygnus, who died just some weeks ago. And Cygnus then released that video that I just played in remembrance of him, because that video was actually slated to be released a little bit later, and it was a video where he played Odin, and the song is called Hugin and Moonin, which are the two ravens of Odin, and he played Odin, and we thought it was extremely fitting to release the video after he died so tragically, as a last salute for him. And this as a reminder that, you know, I don't know, no matter how vain or difficult the music industry is, at the end of the day, there's always some real things happening as well. And there's, you know, real people dying and real people living. So that said, I want to welcome you all to the Christmas stream, no matter where you are. If you're not celebrating Christmas, that is completely fine. If you are, that's also good. Thanks for being with us. And I'm going to recap 2021, a very difficult year for the music industry, with my studio guests. We have, to the very right, we have Ringo the cat, and he's going to talk to us about changes in cat food. We're going to have Lottie here, our community manager and local artist. And we're going to have CIG, head of MP4W Records. And I want to welcome everybody who's on the stream. If you have any questions, as usual, you're welcome to ask. Today, we're not going to do a lot of music reviewing. We're just going to talk about stuff a little bit. And maybe I'll put in the song in the very, very mild background and just loop it a little bit. Now we can see it here. I see. Okay, that is. Okay, maybe I'll put it here. No, I know what I'll do. See, I put you two here. I put the two of you here, and then you're visible, and we'll have the cat and the song to the left and to the right. Okay, so I'm going to start to ask. Well, let's go, ladies first. Lottie, and hello, Vani. How you doing? It has been an interesting year. What was the best thing? No, let's.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's not do the best thing. Let's do.
Hang on, I need a.
Okay. Let's not do the worst thing or the best thing. Let's start with CI then. What was the most significant thing for you in the world of music that happened this year?
Meeting Shayla and finding someone that was open to being a partner on an entire project was really big. Because as it turns out, she's incredibly talented, and it was a really good fit.
That's very nice. And Sheila is, of course, the the singer that you made your current album Field Trip with, right?
Yeah, she's the hip hop vocalist on Field Trip, except for the bonus song at the end of the record. She's the one I partnered with, and that was the most significant thing that happened last year.
Okay. Lottie, do you want to tell us the most significant thing in music that happened to you last year?
The most significant thing in music that happened to me last year.
Yeah.
I met you.
I guess that counts for music. That's right.
It counts.
Thank you very much. That is very nice of you to say. I think I think I can give it back. I think the most significant thing in music that happened to us or to me this year was definitely this community building during which I met Lottie, I met CI, and so many other people. Because of COVID, I think at the beginning of this year, I said, okay, we're going to have to build like an online community. We're going to have to reach out to people. We're going to have to, I don't know, go off sides of the EOS webcam utility, go away from the traditional channels and meet people in other ways. And what it has grown to be is actually pretty amazing. The entire community that we have now with people all over the world. That was really great. Hey Kenny, how you doing, by the way?
I don't know what's going on with my webcamera, but it's going in and out. So if it continues, I'll have to bow out until I can fix it.
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay. In order to recap our year at Count Zero Records, I said to myself, I'm going to look at where we were last year, okay? I said, I'm going to look up the stats that we had at the end of the year. Hold on, where is it? Honor Roll 2020. Because every year I make like an honor roll. I make like an annual statistic of our best songs, our best... last year was Lottie, less it was lame, that's right. And last year, we had... number one video was Matt Reed with Silver Waterfall at 87K views. Second video was Throwdown by AViiO, 47K views. And third one was AViiO Good Times, 20K views. And the music honor roll was number one, AViiO Good Times, number two, AViiO Throwdown, and number three, The System from DMTS. At around 6,000 to 7,000 credited plays. A lot of people don't know what that is. It's the unit that labels get paid with. It's an accumulated statistic because a play is not a play.
Wait, what was the number one?
Good Times, my song.
How much did you get?
I got 7,000 credited plays.
Huh.
But you have to think that on Spotify, like 10 free plays are one credited. And on TikTok, 10,000 or 15,000 are one credited, you know? So the
Lemonade has 65,000 on Spotify.
Yeah, so you'll get about 6,000-7,000 credited plays for that. It depends. It's different from every distributor, and it's like a virtual currency. It kind of like tells how much somebody is paying. It's its own kind of currency that the distributor uses with us as a contract partner to pay us out.
So I have a quick question. I know it's maybe a little off topic. How do you work? Where do you go to see that credited plays?
You only see it in the distributor interface on our end. You
I have AViiO, and it shows me at 65,000 credited plays. They paid me like $300.
Yeah, that is different per. Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
Hey, Scotty.
It is different per distributor how they calculate it. Some of them calculate it different than other people are calculating it. But But I know that Ditto and Horus definitely calculate it differently. But what I also know is that the plays that we had, that wasn't a whole lot, for the year 2020. And when I looked back on it, I was actually surprised on how few plays in 2020 we had. Because if you accumulate it, we had maybe like 250,000 plays. And out of those, maybe 50,000 credited. And then we had maybe here video views. I'm saying another 250,000. And that was for the whole label, And as I'm looking at it today, we were pretty much able to. My goal back then was to go from 200,000 plays, that was 2020, to about 2 million. And I knew that was going to be really difficult. And for the next year, it will be 20 million. But it looks like this year, we certainly made it. I don't have concrete data yet, but we made it to about 1.5 million plays, all platforms accumulated. Matt Reed now does not have 87Ks. He has about 300,000 just on Facebook. And then he has another 40,000 on YouTube. And then all the stuff from Spotify, etc. So Matt's video like 5 timed. And this is the general situation that we have approximately 5 times our plays, anywhere from 5 times to 10 times what we had last year, just in 2020. So when we do the 2021, we probably didn't make it times 10, but we made it anywhere from times 5 to times 7, something around that. And to me, it was crazy to look at the second most popular video and see 47K here, because nowadays I would consider that to be a somewhat okay video, And now it's like it's crazy. And on Facebook we still have a lot of plays, but I'm really happy that the label is progressing. And now I'm gonna ask Scotty. Scotty just checked in. What was the most significant thing in music that happened to you in 2021?
The most significant thing?
Yeah. Is something going to happen?
Put him on the spot.
There he is. There he is. I can see him. Oh, we can't hear you. He's muted.
Yeah, there it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's like, and then I'm like, is he moving his lips? Is he moving his lips? And I can see it, through his beard.
No, I'm on my new laptop setup that I took with me to Pennsylvania. So it's like brand new out of the box. I did my best to set it up beforehand, but I guess I didn't get the mic working. So just working with Count Zero Records, meeting Lottie, and because it's pretty amazing what you don't. There's artists of different types, right? Like in the music industry, but as artists as a whole, it's just been really cool to listen to what's new that's coming out and that kind of thing. You just put me on the spot, so I wasn't prepared for this.
Nah, it's okay. We're having a casual conversation. And Lord is asking how he can come in. Lord, if you come on the Discord, I'll send you the link, okay? If you do have a nice camera and a quiet setup, otherwise I'm gonna... All right, so come on Discord. I don't want to post the link here on Twitch because otherwise everybody will be able to see the link. So come on Discord and I'll shoot you the link. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, meeting Lottie was amazing for everybody, and to me, you know, meeting so many people was very, very nice. You know, I think that sometimes you don't realize how much progress you make until you like actually look back and you look at where were you a year ago, you know. And a year ago it was still a small label, and we had, I think, just started in America, and we were still doing things that we're not doing anymore, and it was a completely different animal. But I have to say, at this time last year, I was here saying that one of our artists just died, because on the 20th of December last year, Dr. Scandy died from COVID. And that seems to be a reoccurring theme, and it's been really difficult for me to have people that I work with that are not like 90, you know. These guys are like 50. To have them die and then to deal with everything that comes from it. And I have to say that every single time we had a death, immediately afterwards we had inheritance, like like people contacting us saying, I am such and such person, and I'm going to tell you now what to do with the artistic legacy of this person, and you're going to send all the money to me. You know, people that I've never seen before in my life, like it was insane. And every time, you know, there's, you know, the artists, and you know how they're working, and you know how little people are interested in what they're doing. And then when they die, all of a sudden, there is a renewed interest of various people in the wider orbit of the family that are like, you know, wow, if maybe there's some money to be gotten. That's no other way I can say it. And this is why we have the Dr. Scandy Legacy Fund now. Didn't think it was going to be that quick, you know. Because Dr. Scandy died, I signed up Cygnus already with the legacy option, and Cole actually signed the legacy option a few months before he died. That is crazy, you know. And if we hadn't done that, somebody would already, you know, try to blackmail us into taking stuff down unless we pay them, because they are already trying. And this is something that I really have to say I'm really disappointed with, that whenever I know how little recognition artists get, and to see that turn into hey, I want to grab something right here, it's just really, really sad for me to hear that. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Any of you guys have anything to say so it's not like me holding a solemn monologue? Okay, there's Lord. Let's let him in and see if he can say something. Hey, Lord, we hear you. He's still trying to connect, I guess. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's bring.
Yo.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's Christmas. Are you celebrating Are you celebrating Christmas?
Yeah.
You are?
Yep. Pretty good in Canada. It's all Christian.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, all Christian. That's right. Oh man, no, we got so many cameras here. How have you been doing? I know that you've been studying and you've been very busy. Is your school going well?
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm on honor roll, so
Oh,
pretty awesome.
so
Yeah.
you're not
Nice.
only an expert memer, you're also an expert like school person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you want to? Are you looking to go forward to like college or university or something?
Yeah, I'm going to like college here. Probably
Super.
staying in Canada.
Are you gonna do something with music, or are you gonna become a bookkeeper or something?
Yeah, I'm not going into music.
No, too unsecure.
I don't know. Maybe I'll submit something. You know.
No, I have to say that when I was young, when I was young, man, I'm talking like I'm 60. When I was younger, I had the consideration of going into music or getting a degree in economy, and I got an economy degree. So that was for me my road to music wasn't straight. And now I'm gonna ask CI. CI was because you're senior. No, they're not senior. You're not young, not the youngest person. No, you're like kind of like me, CI. How was your road to music? Was that very straight for you?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I spent like my 30s partying.
That's a good thing though.
I spent my yeah. I had a blast. Up until about 35, I partied. I made a lot of music in my early 20s, between uh, 21 and like 27, and then I took a break for about 15 years.
Yeah.
Then I did it for a little bit, and then I came back to it actually at the start of the pandemic, and that's when I made MP4W a serious venture rather than something I was just doing as a hobby.
Yeah, mucking about. What were you
Yeah.
doing when you were not doing music? You're like delivering pizza or
Oh no.
planning
no.
world domination?
Yes, yes. um, Insurance was one of the things that I dabbled in. Um, I've done a lot actually. I've tried a few careers on, and none of them fit as well as this one. This one just makes me happy.
That's right. That's what it is. I think that's the big point, and that's the thing that we can tell Lord, to
Yeah,
pursue
do what makes
things.
you happy, dude.
Yeah, really. That is do what makes you happy. That's really important.
100%.
And if it's making memes for a record label boss, that's totally okay. We like that. How are you making? So I kind of like met Lord as an extremely funny, very sarcastic person that does a lot of memes, and I always knew that he was really young. So are you more like an introvert or an extrovert? Are you like in personal? Are you in personal also like funny, like in written
Yeah.
form?
Well, I'd consider myself pretty funny. Yeah, you're right.
Who's gonna answer that? No, I'm not funny at all. Who's
No,
gonna
no,
say that?
not funny, not funny. No, but like,
Yeah, I'm not funny. I suck.
no, but like
Terrible.
comedian funny. Do you want to do like acting or something like that?
No, I don't think I'll go into acting.
No, you'll just
Too much
keep making
stress. Yeah.
too much stress. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you think is cool?
I'm probably gonna go to university to become a cop.
A cop? Really? That is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah, like a federal officer or something, or like
Federal, yeah, or CMP,
I don't know what that is.
like the
Royal Canadian
Federal
Mounted
Police Force.
Police.
Oh yeah, of course.
The Mounties
Canada.
with the red coats and stuff. I live in Bellingham. I'm like
You're
a half
really
an hour
close
away
to Canada.
from Canada, so I'm fluent in Canadian.
You're fluent in Canadian. Okay, so Lord is going to be a Mountie. That is really good. These guys look really nice in the Mountie uniform and everything.
What part of
pretty
Canada are
awesome.
you from?
I'm from Ontario.
Oh yeah, you're on the other side. Okay. I'm like a half an hour away from, well, not a half an hour away, maybe an hour and a half away from Vancouver because of the border and everything. But
All right, I
they're
have
our
to give a
neighbor.
shout out quickly here to Serby, who just subscribed for 7 months in a row. I think Cerberus is WIFA or something. I don't know. I keep forgetting who's who because everybody has different usernames and I'm old. And it's like, but Serby, thanks for subscribing. That is, Ringo has Avi face. That is very nice of you. Thank you for supporting the show. Yeah, I think Serby is WIFA. Yeah. Oh my God, I was right. Old man and his habits. Okay, I kind of like interrupted the talk flow. Okay, so
Wait.
what?
Where do I get a cool shirt like that?
I just made it.
Can I have one?
Yeah, you can like literally order it in the store.
It's cold-blooded.
All right, I'm gonna order one in the store right now.
No, dude, don't forget you have a manager's discount coupon in the manager's room. You know
I keep
that, right?
forgetting. I just click buy. I click the button and it happens.
It's the champion T-shirt. I made it new, you know, with the stitching of Count Zero Records and the champion.
The
It's kind of
champion
like
logo.
it's like my AViiO shirt just with Count Zero Records. And Lottie says don't order yet. What? Because of reasons. No, Lottie and I were talking today, and we were saying we're going to give everybody something that is participating in this stream, and as a Christmas present, we're going to give out a free song to everybody who is watching us, and I'm gonna put up the code here. It's it's right in Lord's face. That is excellent. Okay, hold on, maybe we'll turn off the cat. Then it works better. Okay, all right, so we're giving out this Merry Christmas coupon. I'm not going to read it out. You're going to have to read it yourself on the stream. And if you put that in, you get a free song, completely free. You don't have to pay tax or anything. It's free. And what it actually does is it's a... Ooh, somebody came in. Who's that? Oh, Lord is back. Okay, it's actually a two, no, it's a for one free song. It's not for shirts. Okay, as a little gift for everybody who wants to download one song for some reason and not buy everything. You know, people are like, yeah, I want to get a free song, but yeah, it is a free song. So there you go. Could turn off the video. No one can hear anyway. Okay. Is it so quiet, so silent? Okay. Because I can hear it. Always the problems with the. Let's do it like this. With the volume. Okay. So you're welcome to enter that wonderful code in our store at countzerorecords.com and get a free song. Oh man, Poop, I'm here. I know you were worried. You taking calls? I'd love to chat music. Yes, Poopy. Naked Grappler says, is this where the couch is for sale? And Poopy says, switching to Twitch. BRB. Okay. Hey ATD, if you want to check into the show and you want to talk about music, you're welcome to do so. All you need to do is send me a message on Discord, and I'll send you the link on how to come into the studio. Okay? Where am I? Here. Yeah. There you go. Just send me a message on Discord, and I'll send you back the link. I just don't want to post it here. All right, so yeah, we have some new merch up for Count Zero Records, like this one. I really like it. It's embossing, you know, with stitching and stuff, and it's a champion shirt. And
Yeah, CIG's got some pretty sweet merch up there too.
Yeah, for CIG we did a premiere. No, come on. For CIG we did a premiere. We have shoes for him. You know, he's the first artist for which we have shoes, because they just came out when we did his merch, and so we put it on there. The the first time, and we're gonna see how many CIG shoes we're gonna sell.
Yeah, I
It's
need to
gonna
buy
be-
the rest of the merch stuff.
Huh?
I'm gonna buy the rest of the merch stuff for the project that I'm working on for the TV.
You can buy all kinds of merch stuff you want, Scotty. I'm very happy that you do. Count Zero Records merch supports the label, and all of it is good. You know, I'm still, by the way, happy with that AViiO shirt. That's like literally the first piece of merch that I got, and the hat also. And they're still like pretty much like the first time I used them, and I wear them, you know, three times a week, 3 hours sweating into them. So and then they get washed and everything. So they're really well used. So I'm really happy with how that worked out. That's right. All right. Let's see if we got, because who wants to come in? ATD wants to come in, and Poopy wants to come in, but I think it's the same person. Is it? Is Poopy ATD? Yeah. Okay. Oh man, everybody's got so many different usernames. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go, and Ken can also call in. Of course, it's Christmas. There you go. Bing. Everybody gets to call in because it's Christmas, and everybody can check into the studio before I start talking about all the stuff we did this year, which is going to be super interesting for everybody. I'm not sure though. And then we're going to talk about some new stuff that we have planned for the next year. How about that? Because it's always interesting to talk about the past, you know, but it's definitely a lot more interesting to talk about the future. Okay. I'm going to check if that works out. Okay. The code. I'm going to turn off that code. Otherwise, we're going to have it pasted overload. Okay. So, okay. Who's coming in there? I'm pretty sure it's Ken. Hello, Ken. We cannot hear you, Ken, but we have a shaky picture. But we can see your face.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you now. Excellent.
Awesome.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good. What was the most amazing thing that happened to you in music in the last year?
The release of my acoustic CD.
Spoken like a true marketing professional, yeah. But I know that Ken had a lot of challenges this year, you know, with the accident and everything. That was crazy, and we are all very happy that you made such a wonderful recovery. And you look like a spring chicken now, ready to.
Well, I am spring chicken, to be honest with you. I'm older than I once was, but younger than I'll be.
That's right. That's right. How you doing? How's the health? Is it good? Getting better?
Yeah,
Getting worse?
As far as no, I'm doing. My blood pressure's good, my heart rate's good, my lungs are clear. Everything functions as it's supposed to, except for my hip and my knee.
Yeah.
And I can walk independently around the house some, but when I get out, I have to use a cane or walker on the day. But
Yeah.
I still go to physical therapy. I'm getting I'm getting stronger. It's going to take some time for me to be back to, but I've still I lost quite a bit of weight and I've kept it off pretty good. So
Yeah.
I'm
Good.
glad about that. And in fact, when I was with Brandon CEO the other day, he goes, "My gosh, you lost a lot of weight." I said, "Yes, I have." And I hope I never find it again.
Okay. That's good.
So yeah,
We're having a little bit of difficulties there connecting with you, so that the voice is choppy and it's kind of like hard to understand. But I understood what you were saying, and I'm happy that you're recording with Brandon and that the things are going on, and that's very nice to hear. I'm so happy that you're doing better, That's health is still the most important thing for any of us.
Well,
Oh,
I
good.
did
Let
pick
me.
up I did pick up a refurbished HP laptop to replace my old one, and I'm about ready to download Ableton today.
Yes, that is going to be a very interesting journey. And Lord says his phone ran out of battery. That's okay, Lord. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for supporting us in this year as well. And we hope that you're going to make some more funny memes for us because they're really awesome. And maybe we can use them as stickers on the Discord or something. Because he made so many. I got them posted on my Instagram, I think. That was really good. And of course, for Ken, it was really important that after his accident and his miraculous recovery, the release of his acoustic album, which I know people have recently bought. Multiple people have recently bought that album, and so you can be happy about that as well. Who bought?
Trying to get in the
Now
right
I'm thinking
direction.
who bought what. Yeah, of course. It's a good thing to have music to get you through your problems.
I appreciate you setting me right next to my queen, Lottie. I get to sit next to Lottie in class.
You getting this? I see. But since when is Lottie your queen? I thought she was like my queen. And what's going on there?
Oh, I've designated her my queen.
Oh, you did?
She's my queen by choice.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay.
Thank you, dear.
That was... what did we do? I think last year around this time I had the stream where Scandi died and was all very sad, and it was really...
Yeah.
It was all really difficult for me because it was before Christmas and everything. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, how can this happen, And then the whole COVID thing didn't go away, and then we're still where we are. But we're in a much better place now digitally. And I think I'm going to talk a little bit about things that we did last year, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the things that I am planning to do next year. Maybe also, you guys want to chime in on that. So one thing that we did this year is that we reactivated the app, and the app is now working actually really fine. We got about 100 users that regularly use the app for stuff. ATD is asking, is there a link? Yeah, where are you, ATD?
I got him. I'm sorting him out now.
Yeah. Do you have the link, Lottie?
I got him in the green room.
Aha, yeah, that also works. Yeah, just going in there. Yeah.
He's in there. He's good.
Yes.
We're getting it. Calm down.
Super. Excellent. Egg.
It's all good.
There is egg excellent.
That's right.
Boss changed my name. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I change somebody's name?
No, not that I know of.
No, I didn't. I think that if you're logging on from a different device, you might have a different username. That might be the thing. All right, let's get him in here.
I'm trying.
No problem. No stress. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to finish the thing with the app. That if you don't have it, you should download it. It's really cool. It works now. I'm so happy that it's done. That we have the playlists and that everything works good. And that was like one thing off my chest. Number 2, streaming. I think we have like really increased our reach in streaming. We now have a bunch of successful shows, and we're doing a lot of streaming, and I think it's become a lot more professional. The setup that I have here is so much more professional, and we're gonna go more into streaming. And I think it was a really good choice to go into streaming and to professionalize our streaming efforts. There are the second thing that was, or the next thing that was interesting for me was Discord. I'm really happy that we opened a Discord community. There's a lot of chatting going on, a lot of networking going on. There's radio channels. We are generally all together. You know, in the morning I wake up and I say, "Hey, CI, have you done your work?" And he will say, "No, of course I haven't, because I'm lazy."
That's me.
And then Ken will post some random memes, you know, of dancing babies and flaming skulls or something. No, but it's kind of like, it's nice, you know, because we're all in different places, and this is like a way to stay connected. And also, I can quickly get something done. I can, you know, send somebody a message, and whenever they see it, they can work on it. So I think that Discord actually really helped us community-wise more than other stuff, because nobody ever wanted to be on a subreddit or something. But Discord seems to be something that a lot of people like. I have to say that we got CIG new in the top tier of artists, and Kettlewell. Yeah. And I think everybody else was already there. That was a little bit surprising to me, that only 2 artists released an album or more or had a chart hit, and thus made it into the top tier artists, because the qualification for that is 1 album or a chart placement. And this year only CI.
Well, I was
and
already top
Kettlewell.
tier when I signed with you, George.
Yeah. No, made it in. I'm not talking about the ones. I'm not talking about the ones that we already have in there.
Oh, I know.
Because-
I'm messing with you.
Yeah. So that was interesting. You have a label with 50 people, and 2 of them. I mean, of course, you already have 10 that are regular releasers and do stuff, but then you have 40 more people, and out of those, 2 people release an album. Wow, you know, I was a little bit baffled about that, but I know that some of our people are working on stuff, and I'm hoping that there's going to be more from those people. Commercially, this is not really interesting. I set up a bunch of licensing so where people can use our music for streams. It's actually a really easy process. You just go in and bang, sign the form, and you can use it. Even professional for very little money. We did some press releases. What we got here. What I built up and what I want to talk a little bit about, I know it's super annoying, is CCR internal, which is our artist service area, which we didn't have, and I built up. And there's actually a whole bunch of artist tools now that are available in the internal menu for artists. And I want to make like digital services for artists more of a thing, to where they can do a lot more self-service on our website, which is really cool. For example, they have like a whole bunch of information on there. There's various record deals. There is various promotion utilities, onboarding forms, all kinds of stuff is there that artists can use. And we've also introduced a label manager menu, which most of you don't see, but still that is there to help label managers do their daily work, and all of that is very good. And of course, we're now doing projects with bigger partners. Like the team in Croatia. They just got another song contest participation. So the guys that we made the song with that comes out in 2 days are actually participating for Romania this time in the song contest. So we're now working with producers and teams that have millions of fans in their reach. And I think this is where you can see where we're coming from and where we're going to. I'm hoping that this highly promoted song Moja Prijateljice in the Croatian market is gonna. Our lower bar for it would be 250,000 plays in the first year. Our hopeful would be 500, and our very, very happy would be 1 million. And we're going to see if we can make that true. That team has songs that are usually anywhere between 100,000 and 1.5 million plays in the first year. So we're going to see how that works. And once we can get that going, I think that working with good production companies and promoters that can actually put an artist on the map is going to be really important. Because one thing that I've learned is that I haven't met an artist that is going to go by his own promotion or power to make it. You know, it's going to require us and our connections in the industry to actually do that. And now we're actually to the point where we can offer that, which is very nice to me. I think I was very, very happy with that.
Hey, George, I got to let you guys go. I got something I have to do. But I want to
yeah,
say I love you guys. Love
I
all
love
of
you
you.
too, Ken.
And we'll see you later.
I'll see you later, Ken. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail on you guys too. Actually, I've got family coming for Christmas Eve, so
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
wish
know.
you guys a lovely Christmas, and I'll talk to you later.
Merry Christmas, CI, and
Yeah,
talk
Merry
to you
Christmas.
later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go. Okay. Oh, ooh. Whoops. Where are you guys? You're gone.
Clicky, clicky, clicky.
The cat has taken the place of everybody else. Okay. It shouldn't be he over here. No. Okay, yeah. And, oh, there you go. And I know that Scotty and I were talking about Count Zero TV, which I think is going to come alive still. But I think that a lot of the efforts that we're doing in terms of filming, in terms of streaming, in terms of setting things up, are just things that take a while, you know. And I think we should still work towards that goal. But now we have record label boss, we have Mix Beauty, we have Mistina who does her show. That's really good. And we're looking forward. Oh, look at that. There's Poopy. Hey, Poopy, how you doing? Oh,
What's
man.
up?
You got really bad connection, but we can still see you. How has the year been for you, Poopy?
Life has been good, my friend. How are you?
Well, ups and downs this year. You know, some people died, some things horribly failed, other things worked out. It has been, you know, but it's going. I think as a general direction, the direction is really good. But we had a lot of, how can I say, a lot of setbacks, you know, from COVID and nobody being able to perform yet another year to, you know, that being a difficult situation because then people, they don't make any money from music, so they have to do side jobs. Then they stop making music because they can't afford it. You get into a spiral and many things can be really difficult in and around that area. You know, but digitally it has been good. I don't know. How has it been for you, Poopy? What was your biggest problem?
My biggest problem? I'll tell you what my biggest problem, you know, my biggest problem when it comes to music has been getting out of 1-4-5.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Blues progressions. The 1, 4, and 5 chord.
That's what you mean. Okay, the chord progressions. Really? Because you're stuck in them, or because why? You keep going back to it, or you hate it? What is it?
Yes, sir. No, I absolutely love it. I think it's the most beautiful progression when it comes to music, period. It's my favorite. But I'm just stuck when it comes from a writing perspective to get out of it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That is very interesting. Nobody has ever said that to me, that they can't get out of a certain chord progression. I mean, yes, I agree with you. There's chord progressions that are really successful and that people use to make like 20,000 different songs. But I recently talked to a very talented songwriter, Mako Tomasovic from Croatia, and he says that he loves to write in keys and chords that other people usually don't use, but that it's commercially really not successful. So he says, if you want to, he would want to do a lot more things than he knows would probably sell. I don't know if that is the case for you.
I'm not as interested in selling as I am just writing good music for people. Like, I appreciate you giving my song I submitted a listen, and I'm glad you didn't tear me apart. So I feel like I've written something pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't do that. When I don't know, when I criticize something or say something, it comes from a place of honesty and understanding that I don't understand all the music that I get. I get so much stuff, that I completely don't get, like extremely deep country and then very eclectic techno, and then some screaming people with metal. And a lot of times I just really don't get it. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, But I try to do my best. So what's your plan for the next year, other than becoming a superstar?
Other than becoming a superstar, taking care of family, just trying to be a good person, taking care of my dog. I love my music. I play my music. I think I told you the other day I got some new pickups coming for my guitar.
Yes, you did.
I'm very, very excited about that. But I'm just excited to be a part of this community and support everything that you're doing. You're a good man.
Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. You would not believe it, but many days I'm sitting by myself in my room and I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Is this really going to work? There's a lot of criticism and doubt around it because, having a label is difficult, and a lot of people criticize us for just being a label, even though we're all artists. I don't know. Some people think that any kind of business is inherently evil. I just don't think that. I just think that a lot of people are assholes in the music industry, That is true, but it doesn't mean that you have to be one. Where are you from, by the way, in America?
I grew up in Orlando, Florida. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
But that is an area with a lot of hip hop music and stuff, Atlanta.
Well, yeah, I also grew up, not to get into too much detail, but I'm sure you're very, very familiar with Lou Pearlman. I grew up with one of his boy band guys being one of my best buddies.
Uh-huh.
And seeing what they went through all that, I was not interested. Lou actually told me if I got rid of my birthmark, which I have on my face,
yeah,
he would make me a male model.
Wow. That is, when was that? How many years ago was that? 2-3 years ago?
I was 18, so that was 17 years ago.
Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. But I have to say, a lot of people in the show business are doing all kinds of surgery to change their looks, And Lord knows people tell me bad stuff about my looks all the time on Reddit and stuff, and people are always like, yeah, you look so fat and you look like Dana White and you look like Peter Griffin and whatnot, and I could get how people would be insecure about it, and I know that a lot of people in the showbiz get all kinds of surgery, but I don't know.
Not for me. No, I'm a handsome mother lover just as I am.
Yeah, that's right. No, I mean, that's what I thought to myself too. And then again, I'm not the person who stands up front and is singing, I never wanted to be that frontline performer person, I just don't want to. I would rather be a producer of a show or something, and to work in the background. That's actually really Lou Pearlman, Backstreet Boys, to do that. Okay, super. So you're gonna be making a lot more music and sending it to us. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That is absolutely correct.
that is wonderful. Which genre would you like to be in, like, ideally, if you could pick it? You know, if like money wasn't the thing, what would you do?
Country folk.
Country folk, really? That is your thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, that's good. There's definitely something there. You know, the country still has a good following, and they still, you know, buy stuff. It's not so Spotified yet, but it's becoming also more difficult.
Well, if I have the opportunity to put a smile on somebody's face, that is what gets my rocks off.
Yeah, I think if you have that attitude, and I have that attitude too, then it's going to be fine, you know, because a lot of people know that, you know, starting this label and everything, you know, we're not really making tons of money here, you know, but I think that there's this saying, you know, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, and I really believe that. If you're you know, set enough so you can eat and sleep somewhere, of course, that's always very good to do what you love. And I talked with another extremely talented artist this year about doing what they love, and she's here now. And I convinced her.
The beautiful face giving the high five.
Yeah, and I said to her, Lottie, you should really pursue your dreams. She's a graphical artist. She does wonderful paintings and stuff, and she never considered doing it professionally. I said, why wouldn't you not consider it? You can work on it and see, you know, if it works out. If it doesn't, then you can at least die happy. But in all likelihood, if you pursue your career, and you say, you know, doing what I love is my goal, and having enough to eat and drink and sleep is enough, then that's it. And Scotty is the same, by the way. Scotty is also pursuing his dream, right? We're all dream pursuers here. That's right. And Ringo is also pursuing his dream, because his idea of a good time is licking his feet. And he's okay. He's covered. Let's put Scotty on there. Scotty AViiO. There you go. Okay. Hey. Okay. Then let's move forward and let's look into the future. I'm going to ask the people here, excluding Ringo, because I'm not sure if he's going to be able to answer it. What they think. What is going to be the most important thing in the next year? Lottie, be serious. Lottie, what's the most important thing for us in the next year as a label, as Count Zero?
What? What are you asking me for? I don't know.
I'm feeling like I'm a school teacher here, and there's I'm doing this monologue talking about all kinds of stuff, and there's a bunch of people that are ignoring me in the back.
No, we're not ignoring you. We're listening. But how am I supposed to answer that? I don't know, because there are things that I know what I think is most important.
Please do tell.
No, because I don't know if it's discussable at this time.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Everything is discussable, of course.
Then I think
everything that we've initiated is already initiated. So.
Yeah, but it's not public knowledge.
Okay, well, go ahead and make it public knowledge then.
I don't want to make it public knowledge. It's your public knowledge. Lottie doesn't talk. This is why.
Okay, please let us in. Please say a few sentences about what you think is going to be the future in the next year.
The review system you're setting up.
Okay. So,
the review and submission.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hush, Lord, go away.
What not? Okay, so we've been secretly working on a project to where independent artists would be able to submit music to us, because we needed a system to where they can send our demos to us. And then we were saying, oh, we could actually use the system for something else. And then we said, oh, but we can actually do more services with that. And we registered quite a few domains in that space already. And one of the domains where we're building it is called demosubmission.com. And it's going to be a website where you can submit your demo to various record labels, producers, other people, but also you can conduct marketing campaigns and get some artist services going. Because we do believe that in the future there's going to be a lot of artists who are not with any label, but still want to have some services from the label, like promotion, or they want to send their music to somebody. And what we know is that we have a very large email database of people that other people don't have. So we can send music on behalf of artists that we think is good, but they're not necessarily on our label, to a certain group of people for consideration in, whatever capacity. And there's a few sites that are doing this, and I think we can do one better, because these demo submission websites are usually made either by programmers or by musicians, but they're usually not made by music industry people. They're usually made by people who have no idea what they're doing, and they don't have any connections either. And Lottie and I have been working on this, and it's going to take another, few months to work. But this, Lottie thinks this is really going to be important. Why do you think that, Lottie?
Moment for me to turn the mic on, please.
Yes, please.
Calm your shit.
My shit.
Calm your shit.
I lost it.
I'm funny, yay. Because I think that this might be the way to bring the money in to help support the label, to do more things, to bring more people in for their submissions, to bring more money in, to support the label, to encourage more people to come in, to bring more money in, and so on.
Yeah.
It's like a circular thing. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, because what we see is that there's a lot of like amateur artists or starting artists nowadays, and there's a lot more demand for like beginning artist services than for expert artist services. And Bobo says to get in a positive vicious cycle. Yeah. You could use that service to send out your music. Maybe you'll get discovered by us. And I think that artists. Okay, so there's 4.9 million artists that are very far away from making minimum wage, that are making like $100 a year. And that is like the number one, the biggest group of artists. And what do these people need? They need vocal training, which I cannot give them because I'm far away. They need, to learn how to songwrite, which I can't give them really. They need a lot of stuff, but what we can give them is we can help them get their music to the right place and get it out to radio stations and other things like that, if we do believe that the song is good enough. Because, and Lottie knows this, I think Scotty hasn't seen it, I've been working on like months on a campaigning tool to where we can send emails about upcoming songs to radio stations, TV stations, etc., and then really have good reporting system with it. And the data that we got from the first campaigns that we did on it was that, people are actually listening to us, because when a label sends you music, you're more likely to give it a play. So you can curate great independent artists and say, look, you're gonna pay me like $50 if your song doesn't suck, and I'll send it out for you. And I think a lot of people would like that, and that would increase the chance that they get played. But it requires our curation, because we cannot ruin our relationship with the radio guys, because when you send them crap, they will be unhappy. So, all right. So Lottie thinks that is that. Scotty, what do you think is going to be the most important thing next year?
It's going to be the streaming service. I've been working at blending in basically video game development as a tool in the Unreal Engine. And if this pans out the way I would like it to, it'll be more interactive than any other stream out there. It's going to be something that's very unique, something that's built essentially from the ground up just for Count Zero Records. And so that's what I'm trying to strive, is to make it more appealing, more interactive, more eyes on the record label. And then it would be able to also, showcase the new artists, their new albums, their new singles, that kind of thing. So I think that's the most important thing that's coming up in this next year, because I'd really like to see this, grow wings, take flight, and be something that's impressive and memorable, because it's something that we started first.
Yeah, I think that is very good. But see, there we have already two huge projects that I share and love. The TV project, and then I would call it independent artist project, to where we, like with the demosubmission.com, etc., where we serve indie artists that aren't necessarily on our label. That's really what it is about. Offering the label services to people that aren't necessarily under contract, because they're not in the stage of the career to do that. Plus, we can't put everybody under contract. That is just crazy. But to offer our services to people, I talked with CIG also, like label services. All right, Poopy, as an indie artist, what do you would like to be the thing that we do at Count Zero Records that would help you the most, or that you would like the most?
Man, that's a great question. You're putting me on the spot here.
I always do. Everybody.
Gosh darn it. Off the top of my head, I'd like to see a home for collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see a home for songwriting. Where I struggle quite a bit is I tend to write a song all at once, and it either all flows out and becomes a good song, or I get stuck with bits and pieces. And I've been playing guitar for over 20 plus years. I'm not as good as I should be for having played that long. But, I'm still good enough. I've played in my bands and I've done my thing. I'd like to see some collaboration to where, hey, you're looking at, like you spoke about yesterday, the day before, you're looking at 2 or 3 really, really great points within a song. You need 2 or 3 more minimally. And maybe getting some assistance with that.
Uh-huh. So if that website had like an option to like follow people and send them messages and communicate with other artists, that would probably be good, like a community of artists. Because I'm trying to do more community building, and the Discord thing is really the first step. And with the demo submission.com, we were just today talking about it, Lottie and I, if we should encourage community building there as well, to where artists could like talk to each other, collaborate, put a project up and say, look, guys, I have this song. It's a country folk song. It's written in, this and this key. And if anybody wants to collab on it, give me a message, If maybe we could probably integrate that. Actually, I know we can integrate that because I just installed the freaking collaboration module. Yeah, no, because we were debating, do we need it, do we not need it, etc. And then I went ahead and installed it anyway. But okay, I have heard you, Poopy, and I'm going to make your dream come true. We're going to work on a collaborative artist environment where people can, working together online, not so much, but at least talking about like working together, maybe find somebody that would want to work with you. And And I know exactly what you mean. Like you have a song, you write it down, it has two good ideas in there, and you think, okay, if we have 2 more good ideas in there, it's going to be really a great song. But you just don't get them, because it happens to me a lot. I have so many songs that have 2 good ideas, and then they get stuck in my archive because I can't figure out a 3rd or a 4th, And I'm like, damn it.
Can I share with you my struggles?
Yes, go ahead.
So my struggles often become, I always get 2 verses and 2 choruses in, and then I get stuck on a bridge.
Yeah.
And it would be really nice for somebody to say, either from a music theory perspective or without the music theory perspective, like let's say we're in the key of C, that would be like, hey, I know you're using an E minor here. However, a B minor 7 to a G7 might be better, something along those lines.
I know what you mean. Somebody to offer a fresh perspective, especially on a slightly alternated chord progression or key that would add enough interest to the song to be different, and to switch it up a little bit and then return to the main theme or something like that. I think that Ken is really good in doing that, and I think the best 2 songwriters, if you want to talk with them, are Ken Tucker and Matt Reed. They both are really good songwriters, and they both have wrote chart hits so far, and they have the ability to, like, I don't know, to always kind of like switch it up but keep it interesting. I would say I personally am at the very best a average songwriter. So I know the good ideas when I hear them, but I don't necessarily have them. So there's that, Plus, if you're not good enough, you can always become a manager. Always something to do. But yeah, that is. We were thinking about offering like a songwriting course or a songwriting class or something with Ken, and he's actually talked a book into his phone that we need to translate. But this whole we had at one time the idea of the Count Zero Records Music Academy, to where you would have like this online academy where artists would teach you things and they would talk to you about stuff. But that turned out to be so much work that I started doing it, but at doing the content, we kind of like stopped doing it. So, but it's still on the table. One day when we're like 2 or 3 times the size, maybe we'll do a academy kind of thing. No, because it would be cool if you had like video conference rooms like this where artists could meet and talk to each other about their stuff. But I guess they can do it now on Discord. Like we can make a songwriting room on Discord where people can talk about songwriting. And why is everybody smiling at me? Am I saying something funny? Lottie's like totally cracking up.
You're just a handsome dude.
Nah, that cannot be it. Don't lie. Okay, I'm going to ask now the 4th person, Ringo. What do you think is going to be the most important thing for next year? He will just continue to sleep. Nope. It's not time for any activity on his behalf. Absolutely not. All right, I'm going to put on the hold on, where's that thingy? I'm going to put on the code again. So if you want to get a free song from us, take the code that's written here. It's a coupon code. You can copy it, and then you can get a free song in our store. Totally free. No shipping, no handling, because you're not going to get shipped anything. It's a digital download. But it's a free song. It's like for free, and you don't have to pay anything. Because whenever I'm giving out percentage coupons, people are like, yeah, I don't want a percentage coupon. I want something for free. And so this time we did something that is like completely free. So There you go. Free coupon. If you're on Reddit, you cannot read it because it's to the left of your screen, because your screen is like this. So you should probably join us on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else. Literally anywhere where there's not an up straight screen. That is very difficult to stream.
Hey,
Format.
boss, I gotta say, my phone is down to 1%. I've got to check
Yeah.
out and let it charge, but I will be back.
Absolutely, no problem. We're just, at this point, it's just mostly me having a monologue with myself.
I will be back with you, sir.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. What was that? No. Right, showing the code. Hey, Bobo, how you doing? Hold on, is anybody in here that is... Bobo was in there, yeah, Bobo was in there. Meg is in there, of course, but you can hear me. Yeah, Vifa subscribed again. That was such good. We have such good people supporting us. That is very nice that people are supporting us. So, yeah, there's that. What guys... You're looking at me from below. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you to the side. Because I feel... All right, so what should... Oh, look at that. What is that? Is that some kind of coffee? Why did you get it in plastic jar with a sticker on it?
Because Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That is like the worst coffee in the world. And I was like, when I first like came to somewhere, I don't know, it was like, oh my God, everybody talking about Starbucks. And I went there and it was like, wow, that's really shitty coffee. I'm never going to buy that again. And that was that, We're just used to different coffee. The European coffee is like, I don't know. Starbucks is mostly about flavor enhancers, milk, ice cream, chocolate, hazelnut, this kind of stuff. It's not really about coffee. Starbucks is like coffee for people who don't like coffee. It's like, if something is caramel flavored and cinnamon flavored, then it's not coffee anymore. It's just like something.
Still coffee.
No, it's not. Okay, guys, let's talk about us. What do we want from the next year? Because I know
$1 million.
$1 million. No, from our thing from Count Zero Records. What would you like to see happen, or what would be your? I'll start with Scotty this time, so we're not always starting with Lottie. What will be your thing to where you say that would be so cool if it happened? Go.
300 more followers. That'd be cool, right? Like more fans, community. Like if our community grows, like 300 people, that could be possible, right?
Like we're on Discord.
Sure, Discord, on the website.
Because we have like 130,000 on Facebook, so 300 wouldn't do much there.
Yeah, but that's still a significant number of growth. Or maybe it could be in the app.
No,
Go from 100 concurrent users to like 1,000.
Yeah, well, concurrent users and users is different, What do you mean by 300? Like followers?
It's just a random number, but yeah, followers.
Okay, more followers for everything.
Right.
And where do you think we should build that? Like Discord, streaming? What would you think is the most important channel that we have?
The most important channel that we have?
Yeah.
Streaming, definitely.
Really? More important than Discord?
Yeah, I mean, Discord's more of a hub for everybody to connect together. You know what I mean? But the streaming, you're reaching out people live.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some reasons why Starbucks doesn't work in Croatia. That's right. What is? Lottie said 11 billion new followers. Oh, 11. Yes. No, I think that as it turns out, the engagement tool really, I think you're right there, Scotty, are the streams. Weirdly enough, we're doing good on YouTube now, and we're doing better on YouTube now. But I think people see the stream first before they join the Discord. And Poopy says, phone is dying. Just want to toss you Merry Christmas and love. Just in case the phone dies. Thank you so much, Poopy. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And Happy New Year if I don't see you. And looking forward to working with you and hearing your songs. It's going to be great. Where was I? Yeah, engagement tools. I think the streams are the engagement tools, and they bring in people. And then Discord kind of like is this community to where the people that are already fans or followers or gather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, huh?
Yeah, because that's our central hub. That's where everybody can come in and actually interact with the community and that kind of thing. It's on the Discord. But I would just feel like people like myself coming and stumbling across your stream is what's going to help draw more people in.
Yeah. All right, Lottie, what do you think is going to be the most important thing for us, or the coolest thing to happen, or the best thing to happen? A chart hit, 70 million plays, winning the lottery. What is it?
Literally what Scotty just said.
Excluding saying what Lottie or Scotty. I'm excluding that, you know.
And you can't exclude that because he's right.
Okay, then the second most thing.
I don't know.
You don't know. So engaging more people is that how I'm understanding it? Engaging more people.
People's where it's at. If you don't have people, then what are we doing?
Yeah, that's right. Well, then we shall make the 2022 the engagement year, where we will all get engaged. And I will get engaged to Lottie, and Scotty will get engaged to Ringo. It will be great.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
It's going to be an engagement. No, but seriously, I think this is what we need to... where we need to like step up engagement. But it's really, really difficult to do that. Lottie, Scotty has said that the streams are going to be the number one engagement tool. Do you think so too?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I know that we've been doing that for a while. We're doing Reddit, we're doing Twitch, we're doing many other things, and people are watching us. You know, up to 100 people every stream. But what I'm not seeing is like significant growth in our streaming views, if so to say. You know, there's new people coming through every now and then, like Poopy, and there's a lot of people that we picked up this year. But I'm not seeing like a growth of the streaming thing. So for me, I'm a little bit not baffled, but I'm wondering how could we increase the reach, or are we just doing things that are so niche that nobody cares about it? You know, that there's only very, very few people that care about it.
Get Cygnus streaming.
Yeah. That's right.
The artist engagement's going to be important too. So for me, it's nice to see CIG come on the show with you and be able to interact with you and answer questions and share stories and stuff like that. Because I think it's more relatable to new and upcoming artists to, hear that from an actual, upcoming artist, that kind of thing. So I think something like that kind of engagement would bring a lot more people on board and bring more viewership, because they're going to be like, hey, just been checking out this stream. This guy named AViiO's running his own record label. He's reviewing tracks. We got to submit our stuff, and then we can actually hear about like our hardships and what we had to go through to get to where we are today and that kind of thing. And then, pass along that valuable information. It seems like it could be repetitive, but it's also important information to get out there. So, there's a quote that I really like. I can't remember who said it, but it was stop making stupid people famous.
Yeah.
So, your insight on how things should sound, what they should work on, and that kind of thing is very helpful, and to kind of help guide everybody in the right direction. So, we're actually getting good quality music instead of subpar cookie cutter meh music.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So your point is like to continue to provide value, and that it will somehow like work out. Because I've been watching the numbers on streaming, and they've been steadily growing, but mostly linear. And in linear growth, we're going to need about 2 million years until we have any kind of, you know what I mean?
Plenty of time.
Yeah, so that's really difficult. So I've been thinking about how to promote the streams and how to find people that would actually be interested. But every time I've been posting on a subreddit for anything, people are like downvoting the shit anything anybody says that is in the music industry as a professional, because for them those are the enemies. Spotify is good and everybody who works in the studio is bad. I don't know why, but weird, So maybe we should, I don't know. I guess I'm looking for, hey, what's that? Foxy, hey, all no idea what's happening on the show now, kind of watch it. Just jumping in here to wish everybody Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, Foxy, and whatever else you're celebrating. Love you all. Take care and stay safe. Thanks so much, Foxy, for that. Merry Christmas to you as well. Don't eat, what? Don't eat all the balls. Give them to me. Okay. So if you're having balls, Lottie's asking you to give her all your balls. So there's that. Okay, yeah. So what I've been thinking about is how to positively engage people, But I have to say that on the other content, like for example, Meg's Beauty, which is completely unrelated. It's the same thing. There's lots of people downvoting. There's lots of people criticizing, and the viewership doesn't seem to be big. Whereas if there's a beautiful young girl playing the guitar, even if it's really shitty, there's like thousands of people watching it. And if there's, I don't know, somebody dressing up in a gecko suit, then there's like thousands of people watching that, So what I'm asking myself is, are we too serious? Are we not yellow press enough in order to reach somebody? Because we're kind of like a, I don't know, serious outfit, we're having serious content. Should we be putting on stupid hats and running bikini girls through our streams?
No. I don't think we need any of that. I think we'll hit the right market. We may just need to do a little bit of R&D and see what chord needs to be struck to get the people, the viewership. It's about, I guess, the message that we're trying to deliver, which is real artists, real independent, that kind of thing. And it'll be the same thing for Meg's Beauty. Is just trying to find that chord that strikes with everybody and see if we can really hone in on that and see if we can start bringing in everybody else that's looking for that type of stream or that kind of media consumption.
Yeah. Okay. I got a question here from the Creep. Piper is, what's the best method to export high quality music from Ableton? In Ableton, you can render out not only the master, but also every individual track, including effects or excluding effects, and you can put the effects on a different track also. So you have a lot of options when you're rendering, and there's a pull down menu in Ableton where you can click, and you go from master to individual tracks, and so you export every individual track, and you can either include the effects or exclude the effects or put the effects on a different track, and then you can render that out 32-bit, maybe 96K sampling rate, and you'll be good to go. And then you can import that audio into other studio software like Logic. And that is literally the only way that you can transport between DAWs because the files are incompatible. So that's what I would do. I would render out every individual track. And I usually include the effects on the track. There's some super enthusiasts who don't do that. Because they're like, yeah, but the effects, and it could be, fuck off. Just put the effects on there, and it'll be fine. And the Creepy Pipe says, if you use gimmicks in your streams, you may get higher number of views, but may not reach people who would benefit from this stream. That is actually an interesting idea from the creepy ape on Reddit there, that if you become more gimmicky, you'll have more people watching you, but you'll not necessarily have more relevant people watching you. Do we think that is true, Lottie? Yeah. Lottie nods yes. In case you can't
100% agree with the creepy person.
That was very insightful, because look, who are the people that made a difference for me? People made a difference for me is Lottie. It's Scotty. It's Meg. It's Ken. It's Deneb. It's Rooks. It's like individuals that are really great people in what they do. Mm-hmm. They made a difference in the label. And the viewers, maybe you just get them with advertisement on YouTube. Because if I want to have 10,000 views on YouTube, I just pay YouTube some money, and paying there's 100,000 views. And that's it, you know.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, maybe the real idea behind all of this is to, with these streams, find people to work with. Artists, managers, streamers, authors, painters, you know, all kinds of people that want to work creatively with you, and then to do the customer facing marketing in a completely different way, namely that you're essentially promoting. Because what I looked at is, you know, how much viewers do you get for like $100 on YouTube? And it's insane amount of views that you get, you know, that you if you're the gecko guy, and that's always so interesting for me, you know, you dress up as a gecko and you talk about shit. Question is, why are people watching you, I guess? Are they watching you because it's interesting, or are they watching you because it's weird and they really don't care about you? And how would it work if I dressed up as a gecko and started streaming, you know? I'm the record label hamster.
Don't dress up as a gecko. Don't do that.
No, you think it wouldn't be good?
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, that would be epic fail.
Just saying.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do that anyway. I could dress Ringo up as a gecko. I would really look at... No?
No, don't do that either.
Okay. That's good. But I think that we're going to go ahead with the artist streams, you know. But for example, what I think is also funny, you know, we have Mistina with her show, you know. Mm-hmm. And Mistina is really good. And there's like 4 people watching her. And so I think even if you're a really good singer and you're actually a vocal instructor and you're singing, there's like 4 people watching Mistina who's an actual vocal instructor and can sing. And there's like 20,000 people watching a girl with a tightly cut shirt scratch her microphone, you know. So I don't know. Maybe Scotty needs to go more into that Chippendale segment.
Do it.
Scotty, he could be the
No.
I am
No.
the sexy Scotsman. Look what's under my kilt. I am
No.
the sexy Scotsman. Look how I am built. Oh,
Is this a real song?
It is now.
Trademark, release it. Next song in the bank.
No, I mean, it was the same thing for Brother Whiskey. These people are making a cover and then they're putting it out, and I'm like, dudes, why is this song not released? It's a good song. We own all the rights to it. They're like, what? Oh my God, people! I tell you something. Some people, I just don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to the 26th and how that freaking song in Croatia goes, because I have I have high hopes on it, and like a whole team is running on it.
I think it'd be awesome. So it should be good.
Yeah, and we could put us on the map there. Could bring more artists to us there, and also unlikely. But hey, I mean, come on.
It's a good song.
I started the label, and then Ken came, and then all these country people came, and I never in my life had I thought that I would have a significant population of like country guitar people on the label. Like, I was always thinking, what would they do with me? And the same, I think now of Croatia. I never thought that I would go into Croatian folk music. Like, oh, the fish in the sea, come and see. But why not? Huh?
Here we are.
Here we are. That's right, singing about friendship and love. And on the 26th, the video premieres. And I could probably play. Do you want me to play some from the video?
Play a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the bit with the thing in it. Play a different bit.
The bit with the thing. What are you talking about?
The bit with the screechy.
The bit with the screechy.
Don't play that bit.
Don't play the screechy thing. Don't play the screechy thing. All right. Do I have it here? I don't even know if I have it here.
Oh my God.
What do you mean? It's my streaming PC. It's not really where I'm doing the video thingy, I don't think I have it here. Yep. Man, where did I store it? I could probably download it. Yeah, I could download it. Or I can play it on YouTube and screen share it. No, that's stupid. I'll just download it from our Google Drive. Google Drive. Drive it. All right, Lottie and Scotty are going to talk a little bit while I do that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? I had a child.
We're supposed to talk while Avi's getting the video ready for us.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. What you got happening
Nice.
in the new year?
Not too much. Just kind of chilling, hopefully relaxing.
Sounds like a plan.
Spending time with cat.
Kitty.
Cat in lap.
She's there now?
Mhm.
Hi, Cupcake. There she is. Hey, kitty. Whoa, look at Ringo's face.
That's awesome.
He's proper like,
Battle of the cats.
the fuck is this on my stream? Look at him.
This cattery on my stream.
It's
No,
okay,
it's-
Ringo. You're still labeled cat.
That was hilarious. I was watching Meg's Beauty on the TV while I was,
Oh, yeah.
while I was working, and he had the fish playing in the background on that TV.
Yep.
And she was just like watching it from the bottom, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And then she jumps up on the entertainment center and just starts batting the TV.
Ah, she went to
She's
fishing.
gentle though, so she doesn't get in trouble for it. But
Mhm.
it just cracks me up.
She went to fishies.
Fishy. Okay, I got the video loaded.
Oh, thank.
I'm gonna pull it up here.
That's all right. We weren't in the middle of talking or anything. You carry on.
No, don't worry about it. I have no problem interrupting you. That's
Yeah, I
no problem.
noticed. Yeah, that's fine. You carry on.
Okay, let me see if this. Oopsie.
Yeah, oopsie.
Okay,
just
can I
take
do
a-
this?
Sip
go.
of my crappy coffee.
There you go.
Your unworthy coffee.
Unworthy coffee. That's what.
Yep.
Setkať malo boli raz myslím o svom životu ja I zväčštou
You can hear it's a pretty much a change from what you usually do.
Kad kocke neke bolje posložím vidím stvari svakakve Bože kako kajem se I da imam barike male brodice Da pobjegnemo skupa negdje prijateljice Samo na trenutak pa da sve ti ispričam Kako su me lagali
Yep.
prije tebe svi
So the video was shot in Zagreb by our people,
Plašio sam samog sebe s tim
and we had 1 day to shoot it.
da ću sam još
They did good. To be fair, 1 day to shoot those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the production value is awesome.
Yeah, a young videographer, female videographer made it. And the
nice.
girl in the video is one of our friends. It's a Croatian model, Jelena Danilna. And she came, we called her and she came the next day to shoot.
That's awesome.
Good girl.
Da imam bareke male brodice Da pobjegnemo skupa
And the production time was 10 days from songwriting to finished music video.
Yeah, that's really good turnaround.
Yeah, it's insane.
Kako su me lagali prije tebe
That's actually the quickest turnaround I've ever seen, you know. But 10 people worked on this, so. And here's the na 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 na, which is really important in Croatia, obviously.
Gotta have the na-na-na.
Na 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 na.
Batman.
You playing Uno?
Because Uno's awesome.
Yep. Bonding time.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off. But yeah, this was. I'm cutting it off, so I'm not completely debuting it here. But it was. I mean, the team that worked on this, so many records. I have to say 2 things. Number one, the first time I heard it, I was like a little bit weirded out because it's really not what we like to hear as pop music, you know. But it's obviously what works there. So the songwriter was Marko Tomasovic, who has 800 songs. He had 3 top 20 hits in Croatia this year. And he's one of the top 5 songwriters in Croatia. The producer was Alexander, was Valencic, who's went to Eurovision Song Contest 6 times with his songs. And the videographer was Maria Tadic, who is a young and upcoming videographer. And of course, Jelena was in the video as well. And everything was done in 10 days. And that is, to me, you know, once we had everything settled, that's really the time that they had, because we needed to put it on release because we wanted it to be out by the 26th. So Marco was finished the songwriting in a day, and immediately sent Christian Vale, who is the singer, to recording when they were recording with a matrix. So they were recording not with the finished arranged song, but they were recording with an unarranged basic song where you could hear like certain piano parts and other stuff. So the singer can just somehow imagine what it sounds like, but the song isn't ready done, you know. They were already recording when the song wasn't even like arranged. And then they finished it up. About the first week, we had it recorded and mastered. And then, one day of video shooting, one day of video cutting, and off we go. That was pretty crazy. That was very, very crazy. Yeah, and then we even did a focus group testing. We sent the song out after the first match was done to like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 people that are in the focus group, and we asked them about these squeaky instruments. Lottie and I called it squeaky instruments, like the harmonica and the violin, which are generally not great for Western listeners, but the Croatian focus group thought that they were great. It's wonderful. So we left them in, and it validated my understanding that I don't know anything about that market, and I really don't. Because when Alexander played it to me the first time, I'm like, what is that? What's the squeaky shit? And he said, yeah, Marco thought it was a good choice to put some typical instruments in. It would be great. And Meg's Beauty says Yelena has a beautiful sister too, so we can use her on the next video. That's right. So, that is coming out on the 26th. I've got to fly here. And we hope that it will do good. It is all Croatian language. The campaign is mostly in Croatia, so it's a really localized product. First localized product we've ever made. And I hope to God it works.
It'll work, man. What do you got to worry about?
What do you think about it, Scotty? I think it's the first time you've heard it.
Yeah, it is the first time I heard it, and I think it's awesome. When you're able to, that's one of the things that's going to be awesome for you is since you've made something that's localized to Croatia in that market, like it's a win. Like I don't know what you're worried about.
What?
Because like if the focus group says yay, and everybody else says yay, you're kind of like maybe. It's like what? You gotta believe on your trust group or your test group there.
Yeah, I think we've had pretty good reviews, and everybody was happy about it. So, but
for me, I think it's very impressive that you're able to turn that out in 10 days and have that kind of video production quality there, and it's all fit and finish.
Yeah,
that kind of fit and finish in 10 days. That's very impressive. So, I really think you're going to be all right, man. It's going to be good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Lottie, what do you think about it? Because Lottie has reviewed some rough cuts with me in the beginning.
Squeaky. No, it's a good song. It's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
I think people that actually know what he's saying will be singing along with it.
Yeah.
Because I have absolutely But like...
Can't really sing along if you don't know what the...
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, like, I mean, it caught in my... When I first heard it, it kind of caught in my head. It was going around for a bit, even though it was just blah, 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 blah. Like, I have no idea what he's saying, but I think it's catchy. I think people will be, like, wandering around sort of humming that in their head, and
yeah, really.
I think it's going to take off. I think it's going to do good.
We're going to see.
Especially dropping when it's dropping as well. I think you've nailed the release date there.
I left everything to the team. Mm-hmm. I said, Marco, you're going to do the songwriting. Alex is going to do the production arrangements, everything. Anna Boric, who is our exec producer, you're going to do all the timing. You're going to talk to the TV stations, everything. And she did. And they picked all of this. They made the songwriting choices. They made the production choices. They made the promotion choices. And Anna said, we're going to have to drop it on 26. And I was like, why? And she said, because 25 is Christmas and 26 is the day when they're still off, but they're not busy with Christmas. So they're like ready to receive new stuff. And it's not so far away from the TV show, because Christian Bale was recently on the Croatian version of, casting show. It's called...
Where is that at now? Is he still doing that, or is he done with that, or what happened there?
No, he's done with that.
Okay.
He did not advance to the final because
I'm
also
shocked.
he didn't sign the contract. You cannot advance to the
Shocking.
final if you don't sign the contract, because that's what they're doing at a lot of casting shows now, is that if before you get to the final round, you have to sign a recording contract with them saying that anything you do in the next 3 years is going to be theirs. Because, in 3 years from now, your fame is going to be gone in 99% of the time. And they're making sure that they get all of the fame that you have goes into the pockets of the casting show and none of it stays with you, And so he didn't sign that, obviously. But he got some really good promo out of his participation. But honestly, people are going to forget about it. The show final airs today or yesterday or something like that. And she said, a few days later, they're going to forget about him. So 26 is great. Let's do it right after Christmas.
Yeah.
And for that, we need to get it done.
Mm-hmm. She is right.
And so we did, and they're really awesome, all of them. And they're really happy to work with us. So I think that we're going to work with them some more, because they're really competent. And I wish I would have people for that, like that, for other markets as well. But I think you cannot, because I think if you really want to be successful on a market, you have to work with people that know that market. You know what I mean? And you cannot know the Croatian music market unless you're really there and you're working it and you're working on it all the time. But Balkans is a great thing, because it's not only Croatia, it's Slovenia, it's Serbia, it's Macedonia, it's Montenegro, it's Albania, it's Bulgaria, Romania even, And I think that, if we were to put a foot down in the Balkans, would probably be very good for us, because the food is great and the sea is great and everything, beautiful countries. And I have to say one thing, of course, when we're talking about budget here, holy Christ, there is a huge difference between a budget production. Like if you did this in New York, it would cost you 3 to 5 times more at the very least, So if I were like Scotty or somebody else, who wanted like a production or something placed on the Balkans, that's what I would do, I'm seriously considering doing some kind of like Balkans EDM kind of stuff and running it through this team. Not necessarily musically, but just have it reviewed by them, think if it works, etc., and then place it with them. And Anna, of course, got the TV interview for him as well, for Christian, and so they have connections. It's good. All right. I think we're going to wrap it up, because it's 10 o'clock and everybody wants to eat his turkey, right?
I have no idea what's for dinner. I'm just a guest. I'm like...
Oh, you are in, where are you?
I'm in Pennsylvania, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
With a family of okay, Pennsylvania. Shit, where is that?
It's not my family. I just crashed somebody else's house.
Yeah, just random people. Okay, as we do on Christmas, we just invade somebody, random person's house.
Hey, I heard you throwing a party. Oh, free food? Sweet.
Oh, man. That is...
Do it every year. It's great.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. How am I going to do? I am not going to be streaming next week. And I will be back on the 3rd. Yeah. But I will be on Discord with Lottie, of course, all the time. Talking with her, comforting her. right? Yeah. Right. So there's that. No shows doesn't mean no AViiO, it just means that no, not necessarily streaming. So if you're gonna miss me for this time, please join us on Discord. I'm there literally all the time. You can talk to me. You can call me anything you want. And I'm gonna see you back on the 3rd with the first record label boss of the new year 2022. Oh my god, the time, the oldness. But I am looking forward to February 22 when 2 very important people are gonna visit me. It's gonna be very, very awesome. And I already have the coal mines are already prepared for the 2 more workers that are going to be introduced there as slave labor, working in a coal mine. Oops, and in a coal.
Sounds like fun for them.
Yeah, they don't know what's coming yet. They think they're going to get on a vacation, but really, they're going to the mines.
Those poor saps.
Yes.
Unless they're watching and know now what your evil plan is. You didn't think about that, did you? You see, you've gone and give the game away. They might be watching.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to give the game away. That's right. I'm totally going to give the game away.
See, you've ruined the secret now.
Yeah, well, I
What if
mean,
they know?
that's how it is. It's just how we roll. We give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away. Yeah.
What was that?
Okay. Okay. So
You're
I'm
doing
gonna be.
artifacting. Huh?
Look at Ringo sleeping. He's just permanently tired. I swear to God, this cat. And you know what he does then? Then he wakes up when I'm done streaming. It's like 11, 12. When I'm done streaming, eating, showering, everything, he's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh,
Time to play.
Time to get up. Meows, meows, meows. And he'll like jump on me and shit, And he's like, why are you not playing with me? It is 12 o'clock. Time to get up.
No.
Did your cat get the zoomies?
Yeah. And then he starts running and playing soccer. Like, look, he's looking at me like it's midnight.
Did the camera freeze?
Oh my god. He could not have timed that better if he tried.
Yeah, I know. Somehow they know.
They do. They know.
Cats, right?
Mm.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
giving you the
and
stink eye. Look at that. He is mean mugging you something chronic.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's not. It's again. Meow. And what was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, and CZ22.
You were saying you'll be back for stream in a couple of days.
Yeah, we'll be back for streaming on the 3rd. Other than that, I'll be on Discord. So, everybody out there, stay with us. Check us out on conzerorecords.com. If you want to, you can redeem your freaking coupon that I'm going to put up here one more time. But you'll be able to see the coupon when you just go to the recording of the stream and then hit pause. Okay?
Magic.
So from all of us here in the studio, in far-off lands of the Americans and in the islands of the British, we're all wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you in the next year with more awesome real music, real artists, real independent, and awesome label services from Ground Zero Records. Join us on our Discord. That's discord.gg/CCR or countzerorecords.com/Discord. And you can be with us for the last week of this year. Other than that, I'll see you again on the 3rd with another stream, Record Label Boss, with Scotty, Lottie, and Ringo. And we are going to wave to you goodbye and wish you the Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Ching-a-ling-a-ling.
Feathers black as the dawn.